Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to another exciting weekend vlog with your host Kennedy Lucas. Hopefully you guys are ready for another exciting weekend vlog with your host Kennedy Lucas again. Today is a very emotional day because you guys know, hence the title, this is the season finale episode. This is the last episode for our summer season. And I just want to, over here at K.L.P Entertainment, we did a little montage video of everything we've done without this whole summer season within the podcast and exclusive videos down to K.L.P after shows of unboxings of items and products sponsored by other companies that got sent here at K.L.P Entertainment. Now, again, I cannot express how thankful I am for all of the Lucas Nation fans down to Pinterest, down to Instagram, down to Snapchat, down to Facebook, down to YouTube, down to Daily Motion, and all these other sites that were available on alongside with SoundCloud, Vimeo, and other websites like that. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this summer season. Let me just tell you, this summer has been fantastic. I will have to be honest. With our viewings and our ratings, we've been really good at what we're doing and what we did over the summer. And let me just say, this summer has been one of the best summers I've had video wise for K.L.P Entertainment, and we were able to grow with all these sponsorships that came in, all these unboxings and all these reviews and all these talkabouts. And you know, we talked about some very emotional stuff like praying for Orlando when that incident had happened in Orlando, down to unboxings of the smartwatch, which I'm wearing today on today's show. This summer has been phenomenal, and I just want to thank the whole Lucas Nation fan who stayed tuned this summer and watched me be out and throughout this whole summer. So, give yourself a round of applause. So, as always, for our season finale, I try to kick things off right, and I try to have something special for the season finale kickoffs. Some kickoffs, they, be shorter than others, but on this kickoff, we have pretty special. We have a Gaminformer review, alongside 2 DVD reviews that I didn't really review yet. I had these DVDs for a long time when I was back in college. I've collected these, and I never really reviewed them. I never really had time to. So I'm gonna do a pre-review. I know I showed these off in one of the weekend vlogs, but I didn't really do a formal review of these DVDs. So we're gonna do that a little bit later today. Of course, I have my handy dandy iPhone SE here. So I don't lose track of what I'm saying. You guys know it. I try not to. I try to remember what I'm gonna say on today's show, and then I forget, and then it's never said on today's show. Then I have to backtrack. It's a lot of stuff that goes on. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is the website updates. So the website updates are coming very soon for the new season. Of course, when I'm back in college, they're going to be fully updated. They're going to be updated with all new anime. Of course, we have some new animes that we just reviewed and just started, which we're going to talk about a little bit later on today's show. The website update is going to be really updated with the blogging site and the main site. The media site probably won't get a major update because it's just a website that supports the K.L.P network, and we already don't update the K.L.P network for the media website, so that's been fully updated. So we're probably going to add a little specs and try to fix the bugs that we're having still on the media site. The live website is going to have the same thing. Of course, the K.L.P network on the live website has been fully updated not too long ago, so that really doesn't get a major update unless there is a upload that weekend that I update out everything, so that probably won't get a major update. But the blogging website will most definitely be updated with all new blogging posts and new anime blogs, new video game blogs, and new current event blogs as well. So that's going to be updated very soon. Stay patient with us on these updates because, again, like I mentioned in other weekend vlogs, I'm an RA now, and I'm going back to college, and there's a lot of not stress, but a lot of stuff that's popping off for college. So I have to kind of budget my time wisely between K.L.P Entertainment and college. So it's a lot of things that goes on, but that's going to be updated very soon. The main website is going to be updated with all new anime. Again, we'll get to the new animes a little bit later in today's show, down to our new top picks, down to our new top pick movies, and our new our new current events and our new highlight reel is going to be updated very soon. And our new music top 4 will be updated as well, coming soon. So I'm very excited about these updates because, you know, we're rolling. People love our websites. We still have a 75% satisfaction rate for all 4 of the websites. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with that because I didn't expect us to get that high of a number, honestly. But 75%, we're doing okay. You know, we can definitely be better, but we're doing fantastic. And I cannot wait. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the podcast. Again, the podcast will be doing their last episode for this season as well for their season. The Lucas Chat podcast will be featuring, we're going to be talking about our more exciting topics between me and Tyrus. You know, Tyrus is coming back from vacation. He's still working on doing a podcast for Central Intelligence, so stay tuned for his podcast on that movie. But we're going to do a little tribute, a little podcast for the season finale of the podcast. So stay tuned as that as well. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we get back, we have so much to talk about, guys. Stay tuned. Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the show, Weekend Vlog 74, with your host, Kennedy Lucas. This is the season finale for our summer season, and I cannot express how deeply I am thankful for all of you guys who stick with me this whole summer with these videos and these contents, and we've been rolling, and this season has been a good season. The next thing we're going to talk about on today's show here today, we're going to talk about new anime. So as you guys know, Love Live has finished their season. Of course, their season 2 is finally finished, and I'm kind of sad, but I can't wait to see their movie we'll probably review their movie in September, maybe October, so I cannot wait to see that movie. But I'm sad that Love Live School Idol Projects, both their seasons are completed and we're done with it. As down to Your Lie in April. Your Lie in April, we've been watching this whole summer and we finished it. We started in April because we thought it would be cool to have the title Your Lie in April, and we started the anime in April. April, May, June, July, we're finishing it. I think we're finished. We're going to the last episode this weekend, so it's, you know, we're kind of sad that anime is out of commission as well because we finished it. We don't know if they're going to get another season for Your Lie in April. We have no idea. There's these 2 new animes that we're getting reviewed right now. Of course, Trinity 7 is a new anime that came out in 2014, and we're going to start reviewing that as well. So that's going to be our next new anime. I can't wait to see it this weekend because I love watching new anime. And I'm trying to, what K.L.P Entertainment is trying to do, we're trying to develop anime for our newer animes that came out in 2000, let's say 13 and up to 16. I don't really want to watch shows that's from 2004 and 2000 and 1987 because they did make anime in those time periods, but it's just not the same as watching your newer anime such as Love Life and Your Lie in April that came out in 2015. They have their new art style, so I'm looking for that new art style. So I can't wait to start Trinity 7, of course, down to Dagashi Kasha, if I pronounce that anime name right. That is a new anime that we're starting this weekend. Well, we've been starting that one, but that's going to be reviewed and hopefully in the running for the top 3 anime. So I cannot wait to see those 2 animes and see how they're going to compete with K.L.P Entertainment to see which one's going to get the #1 spot. Again, we're going to review a podcast on all three of the animes. I don't know if Tyrus had mentioned it in the podcast, but we're going to start doing podcasts on all 3 of the animes. We're not going to do the #1 top pick anime gets a podcast anymore because we feel like as a company, as a internet media company, we like to review everything. So I think it will be good if we review all 3 of the animes. Of course, we're not going to have 2 people on all 3 of the anime podcasts. Of course, we're going to have probably one person do a podcast and another person doing another anime and then one person doing another anime, so we can kind of split our times up a little bit. But doing podcasts on all 3 animes, that's going to be fantastic. That's coming later in this year, so, you know, stay tuned for that development because we're still working out the kinks on that. Those are the top new animes that we're reviewing. Again, we're still looking at Love Shinibyo and Other Delusions. We're that series is about to be up, but they're gonna have more seasons. I don't know if we're gonna do each anime have. I don't know if when we're done with Love Chunibyo, are we gonna just move on to their next season, or we're gonna take a break from that series and go on and move on and come back to it. Again, we're still working out the kinks on that as well. So I'm not really too sure how we're gonna do Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. Of course, Magin Key season 2. That series is just about up again. Very sad because that's one of your ecchi fan service type anime, so you have to be mature to kind of watch that anime. But it's really good anime, and I love the voice actors that are in the show. Of course, we're closing up that series coming soon as well. So it's this is the time period where a lot of animes are going out of season and we're finishing, and then we have to start all over with new anime. So I'm very excited for that new anime, and I'm very excited for Trinity 7 and Dagashi Kasha is a new anime. Of course, we sponsor justobs.org, so they have a list of new animes that's coming out in August. Charlotte from Key Animes, finally Key has produced another anime. We were all waiting when Key is doing another new anime, and Charlotte, they're getting a dub version coming out in August. I cannot wait for that as well. So we're going to move on to our DVD review, of course. There's 2 DVDs. Of course, they're both animation, hence the anime style. These series were shown for the weekend vlog a long time ago, but they were never really reviewed thoroughly. I don't think they were. So the first DVD I want to kind of review, and these are all animated series. They're both from Marvel, so just to give you guys a little heads up, but I really do love collecting animated series. I do want to start collecting anime stuff one of these days when I get more money in my bank. I do want to start collecting anime DVDs down to their anime action figures, because I think that would be a good hobby for me to get into, because there are some characters out there that I see on Amazon. They have their own action figure, and they're not dolls. They're not dolls. A lot of people say that action figures are dolls, and I cringe when people say that, because they're action figures. It's a hobby. We collect these things. So I want to start getting into collecting these anime series down to the anime DVDs, down to the anime action figures, simply because I want to start collecting one of these days. But the first anime that I see here that's on the list that I have in my collection is the animated Iron Man. So this is actually my prime favorite DVD to watch, simply because Tony Stark and Iron Man is my favorite Marvel character. If anybody asks me out there who's my favorite Marvel character, it would have to be Tony Stark and plus Iron Man, because Tony Stark is rich. That's on my bucket list, is become a millionaire. He has cool powers, and he's very smart. He's just that smart guy, and he gets the ladies. And I wouldn't say he's my role model. He's not really my role model, but he is my favorite superhero and favorite character, because he's just bright, he's smart, and he got a lot of stuff going on. I've seen the Iron Man movies 1, 2, and 3, down to the Avengers, down to Captain America Civil War, and I followed Robert Downey Jr.'s career all the way outside of his role. And speaking of, Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man, I followed him down his role, and I seen his other movies like The Judge and Due Dates and Tropic Thunder, so down to his Iron Man role. But in this animated series, I would suggest you guys pick this one up, because it makes sense. Now, it sets in Japan, so Iron Man arrives in Japan, and I'll just read it here. To help implement his goal of world peace by building an arc reactor, a carbon-neutral power plant that, once operational, will be able to provide limitless, thus free energy to the world. Who doesn't want to do that? I just wish if I could create a character, I would have to resemble Iron Man, because it's just fantastic. So I did hint the Stark Industries logo. We didn't copy. We remade it, K.L.P Entertainment's new logo, into that new logo, because I'm a fanboy of Iron Man. I just like Tony Stark. I like Iron Man because he's just cool. He's the cool superhero. And, that's what we kind of idolize, and that's what I decided to do for the logo. And the logo, really, for K.L.P Entertainment works really well. I'm in love with that new logo. Best logo I ever had, really. So I would suggest you guys pick this up because he meets a lot of new villains, and it's set in Japan, so he's not even in America. And this is a good anime to really get into. And of course, if you go to, I think it's on Just Stop or AnimeStatic.com, they have the same thing on the website, but I wanted to collect it for DVD simply because I wanted to have it in my collection. And of course, this goes into my little library section of my office. When I go back to campus, I have a little bookshelf to have my games and my DVDs and whatnots on it. So this is going to be added to the collection. And I would suggest you guys pick this one up because this is fantastic. And it comes with a 2-disc set. So you have 2 discs of epic episodes. And I followed this through and I love it. Check it out. So this next one I kind of got into a little bit. This is the X-Men animated series. Thank you. So both of these, I forgot to mention, Iron Man's DVD, and this DVD is produced by Madhouse. Madhouse is an anime studio. Of course, a couple of animes like, I think Your Lie in April, I think Madhouse produced that anime series. So it's all from the same company that does the animated styles. This one's a little bit different. You have, of course, your original characters like Wolverine, Storm, Cyclops, Beast, Emma Frost, and a new character. I forgot her name in the series, but she's like the new developed anime character. Of course, it's set in Tokyo, Japan, and some parts in the other worlds as well. So, they're kind of going around. This series is not bad. If I had to choose between Iron Man or X-Men, I would choose Iron Man because of the story plot. But this wasn't too weak, in my opinion. It had a strong developed style to it. I think it was a little bit sappy between Jean and Cyclops. It got a little bit too sappy between that love interest and between those two characters, in my opinion. But the anime style was really good. They made Wolverine look buffer. He has a lot more muscle than he would in real life from Hugh Jackman playing into this. Beast, he's okay. Beast is Beast. Hank McCoy, he's the same character. I kind of wish they would have added Gambit because Gambit is my favorite X-Men character of them all. If I had to choose between an X-Men character, it would have to be Gambit. So, but among all else, guys, I would recommend you guys pick this DVD up as well if you are into the X-Men series. I haven't watched the new X-Men movie, X-Men Apocalypse, yet. Hopefully it's a good movie, but I haven't seen it yet. But with this is also a good series. This is from Marvel's animated series from Madhouse. Of course, it also comes with a 2-disc set, so yeah. So, before we go on commercial break, guys, I like to do what is called a really, really good Gaminformer review. So, this next Gaminformer review, of course, is very special because I really do love this cover, and of course, I am so glad I could do another one because I remember, I think it was last weekend show we did a Gaminformer magazine review, but we get to come back with another one for our season finale show, and I'm just very happy to do this on this season finale episode of the Weekend Vlog. So this is a Gaminformer review. So you guys know how I do it. I go briefly through the magazine, of course, to see what piques my interest. If I don't really know that much of a game, I really don't review it. But you know how I do it. You guys know how I do it. I like this cover because it looks the gold page with the link from Legend of Zelda. That gold finish. This is possibly one of my favorite magazines to have because it's that black gold, and it looks really good. They really did really good on this month's edition of Gaminformer. Of course, you guys can go to the website of the live website and also the media. You guys can click on the Gaminformer tab, and it directs you to the Gaminformer.com. Of course, their deals here, you save 20% on the pre-owned Xbox One Connect. You also save 15% on Xbox One controller. Of course, this magazine is featuring the Gaminformer's E3 Hot 50. Of course, the games that were released and announced for E3. Of course, you guys can see the God of War. God of War. That's going to be a fantastic game, guys. And I just cannot wait to review that and do a podcast over that game. Simply because I have God of War collection for PlayStation Vita. You know. Here is something a little bit about the VR. Of course, K.L.P Entertainment will be sponsoring a VR headset coming very soon. I'm trying to see will we be able to do a unboxing of the VR before we move on to our next adventure. But, you know, who knows? Of course, our next game here is Chew 5 Gum. I'm sorry, y'all. I did that last weekend, and it's just, I don't know. Of course, a little something here. The Link, the new next Link game. Of course, E3's coverage, 2016. Again, you guys can go to the Lucas Chat podcast on SoundCloud to see all of the podcasts we do. We did a cover of Microsoft and PlayStation's E3 press conference. Of course, Kojima Productions' new game. I keep forgetting the name of that new game, but it will probably come back to me. Let's see. It's not really too much going on with that. Of course, again, Kojima Productions' new game. I can't remember that name of this game. Oh, Death Stranding. Death Stranding. There it is. I don't know why that game keeps slipping my mind. The new Spider-Man game for PlayStation 4. Who's excited for that? Comment below if you guys are excited if you're watching it on your computer. Comment below. What are you guys thinking about the new Spider-Man game? Are they gonna change the name up a little bit when it gets closer for its release, or they're just gonna keep it? Of course, the best tech of E3 is the Xbox One Design Lab. Of course, you get to go in with your Xbox One controller and design your own controller. That's something, honestly, that's something I wish PlayStation was doing, because Xbox's controllers, custom designs are beautiful. Some people are doing it now, and their custom designs are very just gorgeous. Of course, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I cannot wait for that game as well. Hopefully that game becomes good. Of course, more information about God of War. But I hope Deus Ex, I hope their new game is better. Well, the Human Revolution was good, because I have it in my collection. It was good. Dishonored 2. Horizon Zero Dawn. I cannot wait for that game as well, because that game is going to be fantastic. I see some great gameplay about that game already. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know. Hopefully it's not the same. I just pray it's not the same. Battlefield 1. I cannot wait for that as well. That's just... Titanfall 2. And luckily enough, it's going to be released out for PlayStation 4 as well. They did Titanfall number 1 exclusively for Xbox, but now they're coming on over to PlayStation. Paper Mario Color Splash. I never really got into the Paper Mario series. I just never really got into it, y'all. Gears of War 4. That was the highlight of E3 of them all. Gears of War 4. I cannot wait to add that cutscene to the K.L.P On Demand. Watch Dogs number 2. You know, I need to start playing my Watch Dogs game, because I haven't played in a while. Injustice number 2. Thank God they're doing number 2. I can't wait to see what the creators of Mortal Kombat does with Injustice 2. I think they're going to go for that Superman versus Batman angle once more, because the movie was released out. And again, the movie was not bad, y'all. We're doing a podcast over that movie. That movie's not bad, honestly. I actually enjoyed it. Ghost Recon Wildlands. Of course, Ghost Recon is from the Tom Clancy type of field. So it's good to see that they're doing more games. I'm really excited about this one. The Last Guardian. It was released out for E3 2014. and 15 for years, and we were all wondering when that game is going to come out. The next Final Fantasy, again, I'm so truly sorry about my Final Fantasy fans out there. If you watched last weekend's weekend vlog, I didn't trash Final Fantasy, but I said some choice words for Final Fantasy, and I just never got into Final Fantasy as much. I'm sorry. Star Trek, okay. Batman, a Telltale series. I can't wait to see what they do with this next Batman type of series. The design is a little bit different. Of course, it's only for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Single player adventure, but from Telltale. I can't wait to see what they do with that. I never really got into FIFA and the soccer games as well, even though I do film it for Grizzlies Digital Network. Shout out to them. Forza Horizon 3. Seeing this at E3, it was fantastic. The colors and the cars and design was fantastic. So I cannot wait to see what they do with the next edition of Forza Horizon 3. Mafia 3. I want to show that off, but I'd never really played the Mafia games. Sorry. FIFA 17. I'm sorry, I never got into it. Batman Arkham VR for PlayStation VR. I cannot wait to see how this develops for the VR system, because I can't wait for that. Tekken 7, next edition that comes out for Tekken, of course, Tekken 7. I cannot wait. Hopefully they incorporate a story mode to this, because I would love to add it to K.L.P On Demand. Resident Evil 7, beginning hour. I followed with Resident Evil. I would never play their games, honestly, because they scare the crap out of me. I had this one Resident Evil game for Nintendo 3DS, and they zombies in 3D that scared the shit out of me. I mean, honestly. More Deus Ex advertisements. And that pretty much wraps up this magazine. This magazine was a good edition. Again, hopefully you guys get this edition this month, because I love it because of the cover, and I love that gold looking finish on the magazine. It makes it look like a rich magazine, like Forbes or something. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this segment. Of course, I cannot wait for these games to come out, and comment below, let me know, what is your favorite game? What is the game you're looking for the most to come out this year and next year? Hopefully you guys pick up this edition. If not at GameStop, hopefully you get it in the mail. So you're gonna check it out. Sadly, we are on the verge of ending today's show, but I wanted to leave out with a good bang and some good announcements. Again, as well as K.L.P Photography. So of course, you guys love the live streams, and you guys love the live chats on Facebook. Again, that's Lucas Patterson on Facebook. You guys can follow me, and you guys can join the live stream. So July 31st, we're going to be doing a very exclusive live stream in my different location. It's just going to be a chilled, relaxed live stream, and hopefully you guys will come out and see me live and reacting to questions. Of course, I'm going to post up some questions, or if you guys have any questions for me, I'll answer them. You know, that's what we kind of do on the live stream. So, you know, I have no. It turns out you guys actually do enjoy the live streams, and I just cannot wait for you guys to see us out for Facebook Live. Again, it's July 31st, around 8 or 9 o'clock, because I get there around 2. I unload my stuff, I get my place in order, and I get it how I want it, and then we have a meeting. Of course, I am an RA, so you know it's going to be a little bit busy with our next season, because I can't really do as much as I want to do, because RA comes first and Grizzly Digital Network comes second, and then K.L.P Entertainment unfortunately has to come third, because those two, that's another part of me that I have to be involved in. So hopefully you guys can come out and you guys can enjoy the live stream. People actually do enjoy my live streams. I had a couple live streams over the summer and people enjoyed it, so I just can't wait for the live stream again. We come back. It's just going to be a summer. It's going to be a summer finale type of thing. I was thinking about doing a summer update, but you know, I'd rather just wait until I tell you guys how the summer was, and you know, you guys can see what I do. But this year, school-wise, is gonna be fantastic, and I look forward for a great, amazing school year for college down to K.L.P Entertainment's great year of 2016, 2017. I just cannot wait. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I get to see most of you guys back for our new season. Of course, our new season is going to be recorded about maybe 2 to 3 weeks from now. Hopefully maybe shorter than that, but you know, timing and getting other things ready is going to take a little time. So hopefully you guys are geared up for the next season, and I just cannot wait. As of right now, I'm Kennedy Lucas. See you next season.